I know how bad a classroom can be. When I first started secondary school, it was in Norfolk, and we were in Nissen Hut. I don't know if you know what Nissen Hut is, but a glorified pig shed. It's a giant pig shed, corrugated steel, and on the inside, some kind of plasterboard, very little insulation, freezing cold in winter, boiling hot in summer. And then when I moved to Wiltshire, I was upgraded to a temporary building, a porter cabin, which I think some of them are still there, 25 years later. So I know how bad classrooms can be. And even when my son first started school, again, a portable building. Even worse, a portable building with air conditioning. So maybe the temperature was okay. You can guarantee there was no ventilation in it whatsoever. There's some really good research out there on how air quality and environmental quality, incorporating thermal comfort and the other aspects as well, have a big impact on how kids learn. COVID has sort of brought this infection control bit. Like, kids always find illnesses. They manage to get them. Schools can be a real place to spread those. And the other thing is, for a lot of kids, a school is potentially the nicest environment they're going to spend quite a lot of their time in. It's going to be warm, it's going to be dry, it's going to be well lit, it's well ventilated. So for a lot of kids, we can make that good experience of being in school, so it becomes like a destination. We know, as people have been trying to work from home, the office environments have had to improve to try and get them back. So people go to work because they have a better indoor environmental quality. It's the right temperature, it's a stable temperature, it's well ventilated, it's well lit. School should be the same. So we've got a bit of a problem with the way we model buildings and the way we fund them and the way we run them, but particularly in schools. When we do the modelling, there's a lot of pressure under the people designing the buildings to make them as economical, as good value as possible. That's very much a capital, eyes on capital, not on actual running costs of the building. So the dream for any contractor is that they just put in opening windows in a classroom. But what I was talking today is teachers have got a lot to do. They've got 32 kids in their classroom. They've got all the marking, all the other things that teachers have to do. And they're expected to perfectly nail the ventilation openings within their classrooms, and to know about what the air quality is like outside, etc., whether they should be ventilating, what the temperatures are like. And that's all in the modelling. So this is why we have such huge performance gaps with buildings, both in terms of air quality within the space, or environmental quality, and also in terms of energy consumption, because if you're ventilating too much or too little, it's a problem. It can become an energy problem, or it can become an air quality problem. So, I was talking about the realities of what actually happens, rather than what just happens on someone's computer when someone is pressurized to save money. So the graph I was showing was the reality. Normally, what's modelled is it goes up and it just sits at 1,500 because they perfectly opened each window. The reality is they're busy. The CO2 shoots through the roof, really high probability of infection if you had infected people within that space. And then later on, they'll probably open the window too much, and then it will come down, so you're going to get this seesawing effect of air quality. But the main thing is, in the summer, if you don't have a level of automatic control, or it's not on your mind, that classroom's going to get too hot and you can't recover, because in the afternoon the temperature's too hot. I'm a militant ventilator. I'm an air quality person. I'm most interested in thermal comfort, because once that's gone, it's gone. Once your space is heated up, it's too much. But not many people are thinking about that, and looking at what the indoor and outdoor temperature is like and how long they can ventilate for. I will send my wife a text if I'm not there. It's time to open the windows. It's time to shut the windows. In amongst all the lovely texts about I love you, etc. It's all the windows.